Alright everyone, welcome back to Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Alright, come on Rook! Out into the wilderness! Now we're going to do quite a bit of exploring before we actually go to the encampment, and if you remember correctly, we have a quest from, I believe, Benita, who needs flowers.
This path should see us there.
Come on, damn thing. Powerade didn't want to open. Oh yeah, that's refreshing. Okay. Now, we need 5 Sunbright, I believe it was called.
Goblin!
Missed one of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll let Rook take care of the goblin. Okay. Usually anywhere from... Oh, right, I don't have Biting Wind yet. There's usually anywhere from 3 to 4 at this tree. There's another one further on that will have more, though, so don't worry too much about it. Make sure to loot enemies.
Careful! A goblin!
We have triumphed.
Okay. Now, if you follow the road... Oh, it's still going to do it, okay. If you follow the road, it's going to yoink you over to that. Aha, I barely missed. I love this attack. Oh, fire makes it so much more overpowered. Level 3. Nothing to it.
That was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
And he gives you the leather cape. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick, shall we? Okay, we have the Scholar's Cape equipped. This is basically the same thing, just looks a little different. I'll keep the Scholar's Cape. I'll save that cape for my main pawn. The main pawn is going to come in with basic shit, so you want to have some stuff ready, or at least save money so you can supply your main pawn. Okay, successful quest, kill rabbits. We also have one to kill 10 goblins. That's going to be easier to do at night. The second kind of flower we need to gather only appears at nighttime. So... God, I need to get better weapons. Okay, I think we already got the one chest that way, so there's another one over here. The oil arrows I just picked up. There's several different special arrows. There's oil, sleeper, blast, and they are limited use arrows that you have to equip. Oil arrows are good in combination with fire, because anything that is doused in oil and hit with fire just goes up in flames. Excuse me. That one kind of hurt, not gonna lie. Is it this tree?
This road will have us to the encampment
No.
ere much longer.
There's another decent-sized tree over here. I think it's that one. Oh, stamina's getting low. There we go, some more sunbright. And there we go. We have all the sunbright we need. So for now, we're going to go ahead and run back the sunbright. Now you can go down there, and we are going to go down there, but we're going to wait till nighttime. There'll be a lot more goblins for us to take on, and the other flower we need only spawns in at nighttime, so we're going to wait for that.
This path should see us there.
Yes, I know, Rook. Thank you. Do 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 do. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah, flowers.
We'll not find
There you are.
A wounded need the aye aye.
Okay, here is your Sunbright.
Ah, brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow. A pinch mixed with these will make a fine medicine.
Now, Moonglow, she'll go on about, is become very rare lately, and also it only grows at nighttime. So we're gonna have to wait. Oh.
I am Benita, as you think. A monster's food. I do not. If you, what can I do you for?
Okay.
You seem tired, cousin.
Stay till nightfall. There we go. Any more? Okay, good. No new quests. What are you doing out and about at nighttime? Now, most shops and people are going to be away at nighttime. Some of them have their own little routines that go about at nighttime, so it might be easier to find them then. But for the most part, we'll find people during the day.
This path should see us.
Okay, let's go ahead and get our lantern out. What's up, phone? Noticeably hotter in Alpha tomorrow. It's gonna suck on the trash truck. Okay, I don't think there's anything of note up this way. I could have forgotten, though. Little herbs down there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. A bunch of Nightcry, though. Oh, right, it's an optional way to get to this. I usually just go around the water. Okay, large coin pouch. Oh, something I think I forgot to mention in the last video, don't try to go swimming. If you go too deep in the water, this thing called the brine will try to drown you. All you have to do is just go back to the shallow water, of course. But the brine is basically this game's way of, hey, no swimming. And I actually kind of like that, in that, you know, the brine is just this monster that... Oh, is that Moonglow? I didn't know Moonglow grew right here. Well, shit. Well, we're gonna continue, anyway. Here is an ore deposit. We don't have a pickaxe, so we can't do anything there. But, yes, I kind of like that, instead of just, I hit deep water, I died. It's an actual reason as to why you can't. And, you know, that's honestly really rare that it gives a legitimate reason. I really enjoyed it in, for any of you who are aware of the TAC series, TAC and the Great Juju Challenge. Because in that one, you could play as both TAC and Locke, and you had to work together to solve puzzles. Well, not just solve puzzles, do combat, just complete the challenges and everything. And there was a lot of give and take. Locke was really strong, and TAC was kind of physically weak, so Locke was able to climb vines, and you had to find ways to get TAC up them. But another trade-off is that TAC's a very good swimmer, and Locke knows how to swim, but because of the unnatural hatred that fish have for him, he can't swim, because as soon as he touches water, all the fish come and drown him. That was one of my favorite mechanics of, no, you're not allowed to do this. Okay, we'll head over here. More Moonglow, just in case. I don't know why I'm saying just in case. There's not really anything else we need it for, but... Now over here, I think there's a third Moonglow over here. But, oh yeah, there's one right there. So, we're gonna head this way, though. Grab that. Should be up top here. Yes, there's a chest.
I shall restore you. Hold on.
What the? Okay, that's not what I expected at all. Judgment is a two-handed weapon. So, I mentioned before that there are 9 different classes, but I didn't really go over them. The starting 3 classes, of course, are Strider, which is what I am, so you've already got a pretty good idea. Fighter, Sword and Shield, and the Mage, which is what Rook is, so basic magic. The mage is also the only one that gets a healing spell. If you pick any of the advanced ones, you can't cast Anodyne. Oh, that one had a crown, that's why he's a leader. I was wondering why he was taking so many arrows.
Lanterns are a necessity by night.
Yeah. And you have to get to the capital city to actually upgrade them, so it's going to be a little bit, not horribly long, but it'll be a bit before I get there. After the initial classes, there are then the advanced classes. So the advanced classes are Ranger for the Strider, which is you use long bows instead of short bows, and you can use more magical daggers. You get more powerful attacks, essentially. There is the Sorcerer, which is the upgraded version of the Mage, and in my personal opinion, the most powerful class in the game. You'll learn very powerful magics. And then for the Fighter, there is the Warrior. Was it Warrior? Whatever. Which uses heavier armor and has two-handed weapons instead of a sword and shield. But beyond that, there's actually 3 additional classes. There are hybrid classes. So the hybrid classes are the Assassin, which the Assassin is fun because of its versatility, but it has no magical ability. The Assassin's able to use daggers, swords, shields, and bows. So you can mix and match stuff. The what is it? Magic or Mystic Knight. I think it's Mystic. The Mystic Knight is honestly my favorite class, as it's basically the closest thing to a paladin there is. You swords and magic shields, well, and maces, I guess too, and staves. So you're a caster who is also a knight.
Aye, that's the one! You found it! Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good!
I've got like 4.
That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to Elfie ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Say this. Pray, take it. Now, to make some medicine.
Alright. Level 5. Now, and then there is the Magic Archer. Now, the Magic Archer is really interesting as you use a bow that automatically tracks to enemies, and you get spells for your daggers as well. I think you can use staves, but So, the Magic Archer is a very fun class to fuck around with. It's not the most powerful, but it is honestly probably one of the best ranged options. The only thing I feel that could rival it is the Sorcerer, but the Sorcerer does have some limited range compared to the Magic Archer. Because, you know, Archer. I think what I'm going to do with this character is, at first I'll probably switch over to the Ranger and get the more powerful shit for there, and then we'll switch over to the Magic Archer. So I'm going to stay as a bow-using character in this playthrough, at least for most of it. It goes against what I like to do, but that's the very reason I'm doing it. It's not really something new to me, because my 360 character is completely maxed out in every class, but it is something that I do very rarely. Fuck them barrels.
We've arrived, Master.
I know, Rook. Yeah, a decent amount of gold. At least for right now. Yes, I can hear your voice.
I know the way, Master. Follow me.
Shut up, Rook. God, the skin on my arm is so dry where I'm peeling. I got pretty burned last week at work. Okay. Now, at this guy, he's your secondary inn, you can learn vocation skills. So your vocation is your class, and essentially you can rank up your class as you get experience.
What will it be today?
And you get points doing this. So I have 710 discipline points. Decent. I'm a rank 2 Strider, as you can see there. Now, as you rank up, you have new abilities you're able to get. So, your dagger and bow abilities are your active ones, the ones you actively use and power up. The core skills are ones that you just have active all the time. So, quick loose, I can shoot faster. Round clay and engrave are basically just different variations of attacks with the daggers. These are ones that you have to switch in and out. You can only have a certain number of these active, but they're very good boosts. So dexterity, it enables me to clamber up cliffs and other terrain more quickly. And endurance extends the limit of my stamina. What I'm going to get is... I'm going to get Triad Shot, Cloudburst Volley. Oh, I have enough, so let's also get Biting Wind. So Biting Wind, I rush forward and slash, and if I hit an enemy, I can keep doing it and just kind of going back and forth. It uses more stamina every time, but it's pretty good. Triad Shot is that I fire 3 arrows in a wedge pattern, and Cloudburst Volley, I shoot a bunch straight up that then rain down. I don't have enough to get anything else. We'll equip those now. We're going to equip Biting Wind to Circle, and these two, so Triad Shot to Triangle and Cloudburst Volley to Circle. So now I have some options with my special attacks. Let's go ahead and grab some items. I think I'll actually demonstrate real quick. So to recap, I already had threefold arrow. Fire 3 arrows like that. Now I have Triad Shot. It's less of a wedge, honestly, and more of like a row. They fire side by side. And then Cloudburst Volley, which, as you can see, I aim like that. Go ahead and aim it over here. Yeah. Cloudburst Volley can be a little bit hard to hit, but it does decent damage.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice?
Checking my phone real quick.
We speak to you from across great distance. The Horn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects Archive to your world. It opens to the Arisen, for they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, show it now.
Alright, so now I gotta go prove myself. With my newly upgraded skills, we should have this in the bag.
Shall we search the beast comes!
Especially since this is probably one of the easier classes to do this first bit with. Renaud is not here yet. Renaud will be here and we can buy more stuff from him, so. Alright. Let's get this shit. Oh, he smacked the fuck out of him. Now pay attention here. That mark on his forehead is important. Now, it may be a little obvious, but I'll go ahead and say it. A Cyclops' weakness? That big eye of his. Which class do you think is the best at targeting it? Rook! Little assistance! Fucking out of my face! Oh shit. Cyclops coming. Oh, I missed that one. If I can land these correctly, they will demolish his eye.
Attack its leg!
Oh, let me aim this right. Ah! Got him. And that's why they give you Rook at level 6, is because you're probably not gonna, you know, be too good at fighting this first off. And that guy wanders off. So, Rook is very good help for you right now. Okay, other things probably drop some loot, so let me go look around. Hunk of ore. Now, additionally, I sell items because I know how to get them back pretty fast, but you can actually save the material items you pick up, and you can use them to upgrade gear at shops. Everything has a certain requirement for different upgrades, so. Okay, checking my phone.
We've done as asked. Let us go and give word of it. Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Soren.
Okay, oh, I forgot to grab this. I should have grabbed this before I headed out. Okay, more quests. 2 seabirds, 7 phantasms, 45 undead warriors, 8 spiders, 3 cyclops. I should have grabbed that before running out there. All the people here. Hey, Reynold.
Ever a pleasure. Hi there. Been some time, hasn't it? The Arisen. Aye. Now, let us...
Okay. So I have a decent amount to sell. Oh, I don't want to sell those. Those are very good. Now, the only special arrows I really use are blast arrows. Unfortunately, they're also the heaviest, but whatever, I suppose. Do not sell the secret tokens. Secret tokens are very hard to find, and there's a quest to gather 20 of them, so they're very rare.
Pray, call it...
I don't think you're going to have any new equipment that I could use that's better, but I'm going to check just in case. New chest piece. Oh. You've only got one. Is this clothing? It's clothing. I think I'll save that for my pawn. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna make my pawn... Well, shit. Usually I make my pawn a mage. But I'm not 100% what to do this time. I think I'll make the pawn a beefy one, melee. Now we can create our main pawn. Our new best friend. Check in here. We'll go female. I usually do. I like to keep a 50-50 split because some monsters actually go for you more depending on your gender. Sorry, I was really having trouble there. But yeah, some monsters, it's usually ogres. Ogres prefer to go after females, but elder ogres prefer to go after males. So, just in case I ever run into either one, I like to keep my split a bit. That's a pretty good base. Okay, more detailed edits. Hairstyle. Face shape. I think I'm okay with your face shape. I really need to mess with your eyes and your nose. Okay, those eyes will be fine. I think it's mostly the nose that's throwing me off. Let's check the mouth too. Oh no. The profile looks fine, but like face on, it just looks kind of weird. I don't know what it is. Alright, stature. Your height and weight are about where I want them. Skin color's fine. Build. Bulky. Imposing and macho. Scars? Let's scar up that pretty face. Hair color. Okay. And as I said before, melee. Oh, right, I gotta check your personality. When faced with danger, which trait would I most value in a follower? An iron will. While in battle, which strategy would you prefer your follower employ? Strike at the strongest. Your follower rescues your party and turns the tide of the entire battle. What would you have them say? Leave them to me. As a ruler, which gift would please you the most? A brave and just hero to succeed me. Fighter. You'll probably look a little better in actual, or in a cutscene graphic. Yeah, that looks so much better in actual, or in cutscene graphic.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
Alright. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here real quick. And we're going to grab a fourth pawn. We want them to be a mage. So we'll search pawns by level. We are level 6. Okay. So I want a mage. I would prefer a male. So we can keep the 50-50. Okay, there's a couple. I'd like them to know more than just 3 spells if possible. hell, that one earlier that has 3 spells may be the option, because people aren't wanting to teach their mages too many damn spells. Now, I'd also like to reference, all of these that you can pick here are other players' pawns. Well, I guess let me look at the female mage. God damn, Grand Ingle? Anonite and Firebrand. Okay, yep, you. Nana. There you are.
Yes, Arisen. I am honored.
Something else. If you're playing it with Dark Arisen, then you're gonna have a little bit of boosted items. They're kinda cheaty, not gonna lie. But, whatever.
Mine. I can help.
Yes, 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 you're gonna yoink me over to the arena, and then I'm just gonna leave because I don't want to do your damn quest. It's just like a training exercise thing that he has you do. Okay. So first things first, we need to re-outfit Victoria.
Ever a pleasure.
If you find combat a struggle,
Back to Cassidy's Arisen.
I aim to... Now,
Okay,
Now,
first,
let us talk-
we already sold everything, right? Yeah.
now, let us talk of business.
Okay. Trusty sword and pelta. The cap. Alright. Sectional armor is probably best. Leather chest guard and sectional armor. Novice bracers. Okay, the metal greaves. Worker's pants. And I actually already have a cape for you, too. And I still have 8,500 gold. I'm glad I have a cloak for you, because that looks stupid. Oh, right. Huh? I sold it. Dumbass. Oh well. Here you go. Lucky I still had plenty of gold. There, that looks a little better. Once we get to the capital, we should have enough money to get you some actual good armor.
Now, let us talk of business.
Well, Victoria's got some stuff. You know what? Rook probably picked up some shit I can sell. Not much. Okay. Now, we already got this quest board over here, right? Oh, handed by fate. Slay 10 wolves. Hell yeah. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Gonna run up this way and meet Sir Mercedes. Now, we're gonna do this. This is the next story quest.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the Enlistment Corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say you hold dominion over the pawns. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. But they are a clumsy lot. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic lets you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help, be it pawn, artisan, farmer or fishwife. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest? As you will. Repose is the better part of readiness.
Alright. I like Mercedes, she's cool. And she has her own little storyline too. It's not a very big one, but... Hooray! My tent! Attack! Doing shit damage. Its biggest weakness is fire. If you manage to cut a head off, the fire will stop it from regrowing it. It just picked up 2 of my people. Okay, you both got dropped. Now, in this fight, all you have to do is do enough damage to cut off one of the heads. Alright, one of our pawns is down. Man, there's 83 soldiers. Trying to get over. I don't think I can make it. There you are, Rook! Get up, Ben. Get top. This is no place to die. See, as you can be swallowed by this, and it's pretty much instant death if it manages to get you down and no one can get you out. Victoria's doing good work up there. Oh, did it! There it is again.
I am impressed.
Oh, I'll be damned! This your handiwork? But true? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good from it, but make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title. Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose. Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital, but a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply. I cannot say what the pass may hold. You'll need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up. We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then, I bid you rest well. It is a long road ahead.
Alright. Oh, check my phone.
What's that? If you find combat a struggle, it may behoove you to adjust your party.
Alright. Ow! Hey boy! I feel like I'm forgetting a quest, but I can't remember what. Oh, I know. There's a few things we can do back in Cassius. First, though, we're gonna go this way. And we'll be stopped as we're going out of the gate.
A terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it? It's been dispatched then? Thank the Maker. Hold a moment. Is Kino not with you? She was said to leave the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her. These are dark times for a girl alone in the wilds. Any idea where she might be off to?
Built to keep out goblins, I should think. We'll need Kino's help for this. Let's ask if there may be materials here. Perhaps we'll find awesome use.
Okay, so we'll go back to the village and get the quest to go find Kina. Additionally, you may notice on my minimap, I now have a blue circle in addition to the red one. What quest am I tracking right now? Oh, rat catcher. Yeah, most of these are just kill this number of things, so. The red is my main story. The blue is the Dark Arisen story, which is supposed to be completed after the main story. It's a really high-level thing. Right now, I would probably get really hurt going over there, so I'm not going to do it yet. To do that, you have to be at the docks of Cassius at nighttime to start it. And this is the earliest point that you can take on the Dark Arisen storyline. It's available immediately after completing the Hydra.
Let's have a look at her quarters. Is your hometown, is it not, Arisen?
Indeed it is. Thank you for realizing. Okay, so we got 2 new quests here.
Hold, Minnow. I'd have your ear a moment. It's been a full sun since last I saw Kina. She spoke of the Witchwood to find a cure for your wound. If she's gone there for true, I beg of you, find Kina and see her back safely, ere some ill befalls her.
You're more familiar with this quest now.
Gives me chills just to think of it. I was. I'll make no excuse, cousin. I hid in the well for fear of the dragon. Let me tell you this. You'd be wise to keep your distance from that pit. I was too craven to venture far. A lucky thing. A queer growl echoed back with the sound of water from further in. There's aught down there. Mark my words. I could feel it, I could. You'll not see me going back down there to find out what... What? You mean to go down there? You're a right hero. Here, if you're set on going, take this with you. It should have some use to it left. I'll not soon forget your bravery, cousin. Pray, just come back alive.
I think he gave me a lantern. Yeah. We're going to give that to Victoria because she doesn't have one yet. Give her a couple flasks of oil. Okay. Now we're going to head down, and I think this is probably the last quest we're going to get done today.
This looks interesting.
Okay, so this place is mostly full of rats and snakes and some bats.
It will be easier going searching this area more.
We're getting stronger. It doesn't take many hits to break those anymore.
If the party needs adjusting, adjust it.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
This bridge is too far decayed to use.
so you say.
You're familiar with this area now.
I was attacked
This looks interesting.
by a creature. Hiya!
What's that?
What's
Alright.
this?
And this way. I don't remember this music here. Light cure. Further on.
I've been drenched.
Treasure guards.
Bats can be pretty annoying, but, you know. How to do electricity? Horsebud milk. Now, we're about to be introduced to a new enemy, and this enemy is very strong. But if you can cut its tail off,
Jump our way across.
it's actually pretty easy to just kill it. Look at that. That's all from bats. Just picking away at me. Someone's casting anodyne. I'll let that happen.
I'll hear your
There we go. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a mage that is properly equipped for this fight. These are weak to ice instead of the fire attacks we all have. So we'd actually probably do better if they don't cast fire. But because of how low level they are, they'll be unknowledgeable.
Carcass. Was the victim of a monster, mostly.
Oh, I hear the growl.
We'd best take care not to meet the same end. I'll take that.
What's that?
Saurians.
We're to proceed with no choice but to jump.
I've got fire on me. Sever the tail. Okay. Oh boy. I don't like being on this side of my party. Okay. Get behind them and cut their tails off. That was a single hit, that damage I just took.
They're armored in hard scales.
They're not using their usual tactics. They're staying in a big group, and honestly, this benefits me. Two party members down. Rook is up. Victoria's up. Okay. Okay, another one down. Victoria up. Tail severed. Rook. Go. Where's another? There. Come on. There we go. That didn't go bad. Honestly expected a lot worse. There's a pretty good amount of items to grab down here in addition to the loot from the monsters. And there's also a shortcut you can open to bypass a decent amount of area. It'll actually go a little bit past the encampment. So, not bad. Okay. There's two little side passages here. Take this one first, as this one's just loot. A skull is not the loot I wanted. Grabbing that good shit.
Treasure, perhaps.
Shed cape. Okay. Assload of snakes. Okay. And there's a chest up here. Scholar's bangle. Now through here is this shortcut. There's either going to be bandits or an assload of spiders in this room. Spiders. maybe they're not loading in, but sometimes it just takes enemies a while to load in this game. Oh, my lantern finally dried off. Okay. So yeah, just head out that way and you'll be past where the encampment is. But we're gonna head this way. Finish that quest. And that will be all for today. Also, I'd like to mention on Twitter, I recently contacted an artist, and I'm working on attempting to get permission to use a song for an outro. So it's not always me just, have a good day, click. So I haven't heard anything yet, but hopefully I hear back from them because I'd really enjoy the opportunity.
How fair. You slain the monsters of the well, have you? Truly, you are a wonder, cousin. I think upon it, 'twas my hiding in the well what brought the danger to light. I take no credit, mind. I simply feared I'd be blamed for releasing monsters upon the village for having opened up the well. 'Tis a relief in all you're doing, cuz. Here, I owe you at least this much for all you've done. I shall strive to learn from your example. Commit myself to becoming a soldier fit to defend the land and its people. Honest.
I've learned what to do in this gained quest knowledge.
Yeah. Go ahead and put that lantern away because it's bright as fuck out here. We're level 8 already. And we're gonna go ahead and sell some shit.
A hydrant. I only wish I had more to offer.
Doot doot doot. Ah, doot doot doo doo. Do 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 do. Wah. Had it all. More gold.
I only wish I
Alright.
only your. They've wares to sell here.
And yeah, thank you, Victoria. It's kinda how shops work.
This is a fine bit of fortune coming through.
Exterminate ya. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and leave this here. As always, I hope everyone really enjoyed the show, and that you have a great day.